Good morning. It is Friday and welcome to the vlog. My name is Kelly. I'm a clinical fellow SLP. I am getting ready to go to CrossFit this morning and I'm going to take you on a little Friday, Saturday, work in my life vlog sesh. It's about 5:45. I need to head to the gym. I figured I would show you real quick what I bring every day to work because it's a whole shindig. It's a lot of stuff. So here we go. Okay, so we start off with my gym bag, the Lululemon backpack. I bring a shaker with protein in it, a claw clip for work, and then my hydro flask for water. Inside here is all my goodies for the gym and also like my shower stuff, my scrubs, stuff to wear to work. And then we come to the laundry bin. I have a pair of shoes for work, a pair of shoes for the workout after the gym because I'm going to be wearing my CrossFit shoes to the gym, but the workout in the afternoon I'm going to do is running, so to wear running shoes. If you guys remember my other vlog, I put my makeup in a reusable bag, but then I found this one while I was cleaning up my room because my dear friend Hannah gave it to me when she asked us to be her bridesmaids, and this is working out perfectly. So this is my makeup bag. And then I bring this Lululemon backpack to work. It's got an umbrella in it, some work stuff, and then I'm gonna put my food in there, which is what's in this tote. Pro tip, always use the Lululemon totes and keep them because they're lifesavers. And then underneath them, I have an extra pair of gym clothes for this afternoon. I also bring some electrolytes to work, and coffee. So this just helps me get organized, and so I'm not carrying 19 things out of the house at once. I throw it in my trunk and then I'm able to just bring it all in and out at one time, and it's just less chaotic and makes everything a little bit easier. So anyways, I'm gonna head off to the gym and get this day started. I'm absolutely disgusting, but I survived Friday's workout. Yeah. Let me get this protein out of the bottom of my protein shaker. Anyways, I am about to shower so I can get ready for work. I have these crusty barbell cleans, or marks from barbell cleans. And they look like hickeys, but they're not. So, kind of looks like I got eaten. I'm hoping that my shirt covers them up because they're not looking too hot. But yeah. Let's shower. I'm nasty. I barely survived that workout, but I did it. It was brutal. So I did the general fitness workout this morning. It was Hilda. All of our workouts this week were hero workouts. So it was Hilda, and instead of doing a 45-pound barbell, I scaled up to 55, which I didn't mean to do, but I was just an idiot and didn't count my the weight on my barbell. So good job, Kelly, good job. And then afterwards, the CrossFit workout today was Randy plus Jerry. I was not about to do Jerry, so I did Randy, and I did it in my fastest time, which I'm actually very proud of. So it was a good day. I have no grip strength right now, and my arms are toasted, and I'm here in the parking garage, and everyone keeps parking, and it's ticking me off. But yeah, I'm about to go into work. Today should be a good day. I say that every time about work, but I am super distracted right now. Today I am working with the speech pathologist that kind of covers more of the neuro floors, so we'll be doing a lot of stroke patients and not only dysphagia and trach management, but also some language evals. So, should be a good day. I'm excited. I say that again every time I'm getting ready for work. I just really like my job right now, and I believe this is the last ICU. The neuro ICU is the last one I have to rotate through before we start talking about getting my ICU competency signed. So, we'll see what today brings. Happy T-shirt Friday, guys. Oh, Friday is done. Wow, what a flipping day. I clocked in at like 7:30 and didn't clock out till 4:45. But it was such a cool day. Today I saw my first strobe patient. The clinician that I trained with is the, like I said, the neuro ICU SLP, and she's comped and strobed. So we saw a patient that had both a intubation, traumatic intubation to her vocal folds, but also has had a stroke that has caused weakness in her whole left side of her larynx. So it was super cool to be part of her care team and see that impact in her laryngeal anatomy and just the deficits that were there. So that was the highlight of my day. My first strobe, seeing that and spending the day with that clinician and learning from her. She's just so knowledgeable on not only dysphagia, but also language and the SLP's role in starting some language therapy. Even though we are in acute care and we can't give, high intense language therapy, we can start the process and get the ball rolling and also educate their family members while they're at bedside and while we are not there with speech therapy. So it was a great day. Got some people on diets, did a fluoro, did the strobe fees combo, some language assessments, some dysphagia assessments, and some language therapy. It was a win for a day. I was supposed to do some training for like the hospital general training, but I just could not function after all of today. So I'm going to pause and do that tomorrow. And tonight I'm going to go home. Well, I just got home, but I'm going to go eat because I haven't ate. I'm going to shower because it's like 90 degrees outside and like so much humidity and it's about to rain. And the walk to my car, I got absolutely disgusting. And also I just feel super crusty after a day in the hospital. It's just nice to just wash it all off. So eat, shower, and then watch some Netflix. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have some ice cream. I have some cookies and cream ice cream in the freezer, and that will be eaten. Tomorrow I'm working out super, super early, so it'll be an early night for me. A nice, chill, easy Friday night since I'm working tomorrow. I have been waiting for this package and this package to arrive for a couple days now. And I'm so excited to open them up. So my road bike does not have clip pedals in right now. And so I decided to buy a pair. So package number one. I'm so excited. New pedals. New pedals. Look at them. Look at them. They're very cool. They are designed, since I am going to be considering riding my bike to work once it's not like 100,000 degrees outside. So they're designed for clip-in riding, but then they also just have like the normal pedal. I feel like I wouldn't like these if I was like actually racing for time, but I think for like leisure biking trail that I'm doing, this type of like both working way for a pedal is gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna install that this weekend. I'm very excited. Woo. Good stuff. And then this package, also from the one and only are my new shoes. I'm so excited. This is very anticlimactic if you don't care about road biking, but look at them. They're navy. And then they have like orange details, which I thought was kind of cool since my helmet's orange. So I was like, I'll try to match it a little bit. It was either navy, black, or white. White was going to be a no-go. Black would have been fine. But since my helmet's orange, I was like, I'll match them a little bit. So we got the clip-on shoes. I have to figure out how to attach the clips, but I am so excited. I'm going to do this tomorrow after work and get it all set up. So then Sunday, I'm going to go for a ride with the clips. This is exciting. I'm so excited. Yay for new shoes. Good morning, friends. It's Saturday morning and I'm finishing my coffee. I am getting ready to go to the gym. I'm getting some of my supplements ready to eat while I'm at work. The plan is gym, donuts, work. I'm excited for the donut part. Here we go. So, some things that I always bring every day to work. I bring this shaker and I put electrolytes powder in it because I sweat a lot at the gym and this just helps me retain water and making sure I'm like fueling up and ready to go. So I take 1 scoop of this, put it in the shaker. I drink it in the afternoon when I'm kind of like hitting a lull instead of having an afternoon coffee. And then in this shaker, I do 1 scoop of this. It's got 24 grams of protein for 1 scoop. I have it right after my workout on the way to the hospital. I've never had like an issue with the type of protein that I've eaten, but I find that slow release just kind of it takes longer for my body to absorb it since it's like slow release and it mimics more of a natural food process. So that's why I take it instead of just your classic like whey isolate type protein. Anyways, those are the supplements. Today I'm also bringing this bad boy, which is going to taste lovely while I'm chart reviewing maybe. Looks like a good thing to drink while I'm chart reviewing. So yeah, those are like the supplements, electrolytes, protein, and then today I'm bringing a Celsius. Yeah, we're gonna go get this workout on. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be working out with the moms this morning. Our gym doesn't technically open on Saturdays till 8, but they let me crash their little mom sesh because both of them work at the gym. So I'm crashing. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna get my butt kicked by them and I love it. Atta girl, Nasita.
I am just about to clock into work. But before I clocked in, I wanted to do a taste test of the donut with you. They give you these super cute bags. And I got coffee crumble. They make their donuts in cake and yeast. The cake is like the halo potato base, like the potato base. I prefer the cake donut. I don't really like the yeast donuts, but yes, this is the coffee crumble. Look at that. It looks so good. I'm pumped. Look at this bite. Look at that bite. Look at that crumble. Ah, here we go. Mmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I think if you like a classic donut and you're gonna drink some coffee and have it, that is like better than an OG donut with the coffee crumble. Just add some more sweetness. Oh. If you ever go to Halo though, my favorite ones are the key lime and lemon blueberry. 10 out of 10. Anyways, that was delicious. I cannot wait to finish eating the rest of it. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I typically bring with me throughout the day. So I wear my badge throughout the whole day, all day long. Has my name on it, my position, so that like when I'm talking to people, they know who I am and it identifies me. I also bring around these bad boys. These are my safety goggles. Yeah, I typically just wear them around my chest. And then when I have a patient who is either on like contact for COVID or sometimes just like cleaning their mouths, or if I'm getting really up close and personal, I just throw on the goggles to help protect my face, especially during trach management. If they have a lot of secretions and their secretion burden. Then I carry around an N95. You never know when you're going to need it. We're supposed to wear them in the ED. And then I have a lot of COVID patients right now. So the N95. I bring a pen. I bring a pen light. And then I also carry around my list. My list has all the patients that I've seen that or I'm going to see. Or my list has all the patients that are on my caseload. I won't necessarily see all of them because our list will range from anywhere from 12 to like 24, and productivity is only 8. So it has every patient that's on my caseload, new consults, ones that need to be followed up, ones that I might have scheduled a fluoro that day. And then on that list, I have different boxes that I've pulled from information that I want. So typically it's their name, their medical ID number, what room they're in, the service that they're under, SLP diet orders. So like what diet are they on? SLP frequency. So are we seeing this patient 3 to 5 times a week for follow-up, or is it really just one follow-up, or is it a reassessment? So that tab is kind of a way our team communicates. And then I will typically also have any contact that they're on as a chart. And then I have a blank box at the end of my paper. And that blank box gives me the opportunity to write down like any new information if they're in like a follow-up, like what has changed in the last bit since I've seen them last, what strategies we'll be working on with them. Just, I don't know, any information that I need to take care of the patient. So that's kind of how, those are the things I carry around. I try to keep it simple and not carry a lot. The less I carry, the less chance I'm going to leave something behind, and also the less chance that I'm bringing around more germs throughout the hospital. So yeah. Oh, I also, pro tip, if you're in acute care, or I guess like even like skilled nursing, like anything that you're billing patients, you don't necessarily need a smartwatch, but like I find my watch being the most helpful when it comes to writing down the times, because you have to write down the time that you were in and out of each room. And so it's just a quick tap on the screen, 7:47. I go in, I go see the patient, and then when I'm walking out, I'm gelling my hands, I'm tapping my screen, and I can write down the time that I clocked or left their room. much easier than pulling your phone out. It's also like more sanitary than pulling your phone out every time. Also a little bit more professional. So you're not just looking like you're pulling your phone out every time you leave the room. So I would highly recommend a watch. Yeah, that's what I bring around. So this is Saturday morning for you. About to chart review and get the day started. See you guys on the flip side. I'm done with my Saturday shift. It was a Saturday shift. We saw a lot of patients, but I feel like I didn't really help anyone. So cheers to that. Drinking a Celsius to get me through the rest of the day. This may be a bad decision. This may be a good decision, but it's the decision I made. Yeah, I went to a lot of patients' rooms today and they were just not appropriate at bedside for PO. Like, I think this happened to like 4 or 5 patients. So that was kind of a bummer. I mean, some of them were super sleepy or lethargic, and I got in like an oral mech and a little bit of like orientation. But after that, like, I wasn't about to give them anything to eat or drink. I showed up to one patient's room and he randomly was on non-rebreather, and I was like, we'll just wait till his respiratory status gets better. So it was just a mix of things. But I think one of the biggest things that was most challenging for me today was my first patient I saw was like it was swallow plus like a clear Wernicke's aphasia. So it was very interesting to be dealing with that patient who like wasn't understanding what I was asking, and just the receptive side of his language was completely gone. Fast forward to the next patient I saw was post left MCA stroke, and it was a clear Broca's aphasia with swallow orders as well. And it was very interesting for my brain to go from one type of aphasia to the other and just completely have to 180 it. And my brain was kind of like, woo, but we did it. We worked through it. I think for my clinical like skill set, that's something I definitely can work on, is getting more comfortable with language in acute care, because we will assess and we will do some language therapy. But like I said, like a lot of acute care is more dysphagia and then like maybe language evaluation, not high intensity language treatment. But I know it's part of their skill set, and I know it's something I should improve on, because the more comfortable I am working with those patients and confident in my skill set with that, then the better like all around care I can give them. So that was interesting. Just a little challenge for my day. Yeah, we tackled today and it's done. I'm really looking forward to having a Monday through Friday work week next week, because I think one of the most challenging parts about having like this week, I had Thursday and Wednesday off, and I just didn't have like a solid case, like repetitive seeing patients that I know and I can care for. I'm looking forward to that this week, where like my caseload is going to be pretty similar throughout the week, hopefully, knock on wood. So when you do have random days off in the week, it makes it hard to follow a caseload and follow up on patients, because you're constantly handing off patients to the other speech pathologists that you're working with. So something to look forward to this week. I am going to end this vlog here. I'm going to have this Larabar? How do we say this? Larabar or Larabar? I think I say Larabar. Larabar. Anyways, I'm going to try this Larabar. My thoughts for these last 2 days is that you never know what acute care is going to bring. And I think the pros versus cons of a Saturday shift or weekend shifts. Pro is that you get paid more. I make like a $5 difference per hour on Saturdays and Sundays versus the weekdays. Another pro is that there's less people in the hospital. You're not really like fighting other things going on. So it's kind of nice that you can kind of just like bop in and see your patient and go. I think one of the biggest cons is that we don't have instrumental on the weekends. So any patient that I don't feel comfortable putting a diet on clinically at bedside, that they will not receive an instrumental till Monday or Tuesday. So that's kind of unfortunate for the weekends. Another con is that like I don't have other SLPs there to help bounce ideas off of or just ask for help. So that's a con. Another con is that it's the weekend and I'd rather not be at work. But on the flip side of that, I get random days off throughout the week. So right now it's not too bad. We'll stay tuned to see if my mentality towards weekend shifts and that attitude continues. Another con is that you truly are the only person there like monitoring, managing patients. So you're not going to be able to see any follow-ups, and you're not going to be able to see all the patients that are consulted, and you're in charge of chart reviewing all the new consults to see if they are appropriate for consult that day. So the chart review on the weekend takes a long time because instead of our lead SLP giving me 3 or 4 consults each morning, I'm going through all 20 to 30 consults and seeing which ones I should see. That is probably the biggest con because chart reviewing itself is very time consuming. I think I'm going to do a future vlog once I get better at weekend management of things to like fast track how I go about chart reviewing weekend management, but once I have that down for a routine, because I think that would be helpful information. So yeah, pros and cons of the weekend shifts. I'm pooped. That's all I got to say. I'm excited to have tomorrow off. And yeah, thanks so much for going through this Friday and Saturday vlog with me. I don't know what I'm going to post next week, but I'm going to post something. I'm going to switch it up. Maybe I won't, but I hope you enjoyed. Hope I gave you a little insight into 2 work days of my life and what it kind of looks like as I'm getting more in the swing of things as a clinical fellow.